You have the user guide, the installation instructions, then you have a libraries folder and an expert folder. If we look at our MetaTrader 4 data folder, we click on MQL4. We then start by going to libraries. On the Wushu Toolbox folder, you go to libraries, you select all, right click, copy, and then right click, paste into the MetaTrader 4 data folder. Then on both, you go back and back, go to experts in the data folder, go to experts in the Wushu Toolbox folder, right click, Wushu Toolbox version 1.02, go copy, and then right click and paste that into the experts. You have now successfully copied all the data into the right locations. We can now close both these windows, move these out of the way, and open our MetaTrader 4. What we might do, we might look at a different pair. This is better. The pair isn't moving so much. Okay. So what I want to do is I now want to attach the expert advisor to the chart. You can do that by two ways. You can click and drag and then drop it, or you can double click it like this. What we will do is we'll just quickly check the settings for the Wushu Toolbox. When we go common, check allow DLL imports, check allow live trading. These are both ticked, that's okay. The next area we want to go is inputs, and the first box at the top is serial key. I want you to get the serial key from your email and copy it into this box. Then what we're going to do is we're going to save, and we will save it as Wushu Toolbox. There's one already saved, we will save that. And the reason why we save this is so that next time you load it, you just need to load that file by hitting load, this file open, and it will preload that serial key for you. Then we're going to hit OK. And what you'll see is a new style of window has opened up. We've got this user interface, a little bit of information, and now it's fully loaded. In the top right hand corner, it says Wushu Toolbox, and it has a smiley face. That tells you everything's okay and it's working. What I'd like to do is right click on the screen, click on template, and save template. Here we'll type in Wushu template, which is already saved, but we'll save it again. Yes, and that will save the color scheme, all your settings for the Wushu Toolbox as a template. So if we were to open a new chart like this, we could then right click on here, go template, click on Wushu template, and everything is fully loaded for you and ready to go.
Morning, doing. Hope everything is going well on your end. What pairs do you have for me today? NZD, UJ. Okay. I need two more pairs, but okay. Let's hop onto the watch list and see what we've got here. NZD, Okay, start on the daily, of course. Try to see where everything is. That's a beautiful tank. Leaving all these imbalances here. Hop on to the 4 hour. Could also start at the 12. Just need to see where we are. Okay. I see we are moving up a bit. We broke over this zone here, closing all the imbalances that were left here, which are not deducted from this one. Okay, so what I'd probably do now is wait for price to basically retrace and then ensure that there's holes and basically move back up to break the zone again, and then I'd look for an entry in that zone. But for now, I don't think I'd focus on it as yet until I, of course, get a price retracing into any region in here, and then once it does and this zone holds, I'll basically wait to see it move back up, breaking whichever zone that it's going to turn from, and then from there look for an entry in the zone S&D zone in this range. That's how I'd approach NJ. But for now, like I said, I'll probably have to wait for it to give me a couple of moves. But now if you want to really get into the setup, try hop into the lower time frames and see what we can find. The retracements are not as strong as you'd want them to be, because you do see this push up retracement, this level holding, and this drastic push up, minor retracement, push up, minor retracement, and holding here. So it's not really as strong as I'd want it to be. So I would actually stay away from it for a bit until it gives me a couple of moves from there. UJ, let's check UJ. UJ. Okay, so UJ might give us something decent. Okay, so let's see if it's gonna break this level, and if it does, what we'll do is we'll use this zone as a beautiful entry, and then it's gonna look something like, let me just remove these old ones. It's gonna look something like this. Probably if we go deeper, we'll find something. So we'll have something like that. That's how to approach UJ. There we go. I'll drop this in the free channel as well. And then USD Swiss franc. Let's see what we've got there. Hourly. It's also giving us something similar to the previous one. So they're highly correlated. So you'll actually apply the same methodology. Wait for price to break the 9260 zone. Come back, retrace. And then you pick entry at this level over here. And of course, if you refine it, it will give us something a bit better to get a better R. So it'll look something like that. But like I said, you have to wait for price to actually break these zones first. Come back, pick up your order, and then push up from there. And if it actually does break this zone and continues coming back down, then pushes up and this zone holds, the 92145 holds, then we should see it dropping instead of actually going up and targeting these 91597 levels. So I'd actually be very careful with this one and allow the confluence to build up, allow your setup to be confirmed, and then take it from there. So that's how to approach this one. So it'll look like that. And then US 30. US 30, let's see how it's looking. I see on the 15 minute, you actually could get in on the zone over here. I'll take a look at the hourly shortly. But for now, let's see what we can find on the 15. And remember now, when you start using the 15, then your spreads are very, very important. You don't want to get kicked out immediately after entering a trade. So just be careful of that. So that's how to approach the 15-minute one. It actually applies to the hourly as well, just that the hourly hasn't given us a bit more structure for us to use. So I'd actually use this one for this specific setup. And that's about it for this morning's 4 pairs. Take a look at them, follow them, manage your risk, and then let's see how they play out. Awesome. To all the premium channel members, I'll be dropping a video of all the pairs and everything on the watch list. Happy trading, guys.